What's up fam, this is Anvita Dixit and today we're going to be talking about Pawan-Muktasana or the wind releasing posture in our Asana tutorial. Now, while performing these practices, according to Hatha Yoga principles, we have to keep three key things in mind. First of all, you need to practice this asana as slowly and as at ease as possible for you. Secondly, try and maintain a steady posture. So instead of doing more number of reps, we do the same asana, but we try and maintain it or hold it for a longer period of time, for as many seconds as you can, and hold it within your capacity. And the third point is to try and experience internal joy in the process of performing this practice. So the idea is not to push or pull yourself, but rather to experience inner joy and understand your inner world better. So these are the three principles to keep in mind. Apart from that, try and make sure you keep your eyes closed throughout the practice. Obviously, initially you're going to have to watch how I'm doing it, so that time you can keep your eyes open. But once you've gained a sufficient understanding of the practice, try and do it with your eyes closed. And one more key point, or rather precaution, that I like to give out is that please do consult your doctor or your physician before you take on any of these practices, just to make sure that you're physically and mentally fit to start learning yogic practices, and only then should you begin the practice and follow through with these tutorials. Moving forward from that, let's try and understand what Pawan-Muktasana means and what it's all about. So Pawan-Muktasana, being the wind releasing posture, ensures that our spine has a concave shape. We try and bring our legs towards our chest and then raise our neck upwards, closing in the gap between our knees and our chin. So although that sounds a little complicated, you'll understand better when we do the tutorial. A few benefits of this asana are that it improves your digestive system, it improves the abdominal strengthening and functioning. It also makes sure that there's improved blood flow or circulation in your lower periphery, especially your thighs and your calf muscles. It also really strengthens up your spinal muscles, so you will feel an increase in spinal flexibility and adaptability. And over and above that, it just makes you feel super calm throughout the practice. And because of it being a wind releasing posture, if you specially practice this in the morning, it releases any gastrointestinal problems that you may have, or any extra wind that is present inside of you. And now we're going to understand a few cautions that we need to keep in mind. So first of all, you should try and avoid this practice if you have any kind of cardiac issues, or if you're having any spinal problems, if you have spondylitis or lower back pain. Try and do this practice carefully, or avoid it altogether if it's too much for you. And also, if you have any kind of hernia or any slip disc at the moment, this practice may not be ideal. Additionally, if you have any kneecap dislocations or any knee injuries, then you might want to be careful with this practice. I know when I had a knee injury, it was very difficult for me to actually fold my legs into this practice, so you need to be very careful while doing it. And apart from that, I think just be careful while you raise your neck upwards towards your chin, to make sure that you're not jerking it and you're not trying to snap it into place. Alright, so again, the idea is to be in an expression of self-love and not to force or punish or push and pull your body. That is the philosophy of Hatha Yoga, and that's how we're going to do it in these video tutorials. Alright, so now let's get into understanding how exactly to perform Pawan-Muktasana.
So to begin with the Pawan-Muktasana position, we first sit in Sukha Asana and allow ourselves to be completely in the present moment by focusing on our breath awareness. And then very gently and slowly, we shift our position and lie down in Shavasana. And once in Shavasana, we try and focus all of our attention on making sure that each and every part of our body is completely relaxed, and that we're not holding up tension in any muscle group or any nerve centers. And while relaxing in Shavasana, we also try to make sure that our breathing is at equilibrium and as slow and deep as possible. Then slowly we begin the practice of Pawan-Muktasana. So legs together, hands by the side of the body, palms facing downwards. And then you begin to bend both your legs at the knees, placing the feet on the ground. And you try to take your thighs towards your chest without using your hands. You make sure your toes are pointing downwards and your upper body is completely relaxed. Maintain this for a few seconds, and then join your hands in an interlock. Place it gently on the knees or slightly below the knees, and begin to press your knees and thighs inwards towards your chest, all the while making sure that your toes are pointing downwards. And then slowly you raise your neck to try and touch your chin between your knees, and you maintain at this point. Now, if you have any neck issues or any spondylitis issues, do not try to strain yourself and don't raise your neck too much. But if not, you can raise your neck and maintain it at that point. And whenever you feel ready to relax, you gently come back down and place your head on the ground. And then very slowly you release the interlock of your fingers and bring the hands back towards the side of your body. And then very slowly you try and bring your feet onto the mat. And then gently you relax your legs and straighten them out. And you return into Shavasana. So you spread your legs, keep 1.5 feet distance, palms facing upwards, and just relax, focusing on the after effects of this practice and making sure your breathing is back in equilibrium. Again, we maintain Shavasana for a few seconds at this point until we feel completely relaxed after the practice of the asana. And once our breathing, as well as our mind, has become focused and relaxed, we turn over onto the right side and very gently get up and sit down. And we come back into the Sukha Asana, or the meditative position, with the hands in Gyan Mudra, thumb finger and index finger touching each other, spine erect, and mind completely focused and in the present moment.
And also, if you found this information helpful or it added any kind of value to you, feel free to share it with your friends or like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more updates and more video tutorials that will be coming your way. See you!